Okay, it's ranty time. And on this episode of Stupid Comments of the Week goes to this guy, Maxim, Holland, the Netherlands. So basically, my video back, oh my God, 4 years ago, holy cow, it got 7.9K views, which I'm quite surprised because my videos are boring as I don't know. It's like boring as watching paint peel or useless as tits on a bull. So basically, I thought this was a Victorian jewel box. I bought it from eBay. The seller used tape to tape it shut. What happened was I had to remove said tape from the box that I thought was Victorian. And what happened was it actually took, you see this gold gilding? It took it off. And I had to restore this box. I had to actually paint the curly cues back on it with gold gilding paint, like this special paint, and I had to re-lacquer it. Now, there are actual boxes that look exactly like this from the 1950s and 1960s that were made out of leather. They call this like Moroccan leather, that actually were revivals of these older pieces. Now, I assumed incorrectly that this was Georgian. And a lot of people actually watch my videos, and I never state that I'm an expert. I don't have a PhD like Dr. Lori, who does these evaluations. And if I make a mistake, I am more than glad and more than happy to admit I fucked up. And so this dude, okay, we're going to watch a little bit of the video so you can see this box. And there we go. All right. So I'm showing you the interior. I'm showing you everything about it. And I really thought that it was Victorian. And this guy, Maxim, says, no, you're incorrect. This box was made in the 1950s. And we're going to find out in a moment how old this box really is. All right, so here we go. I'm showing you the innards of the box. I'm showing you the key. I'm showing you everything there is about this box. And let's fast forward because you guys are going to start yawning. All right, here we go. And here's the box. After I restored it, you will see this reddish area over there. That whole curly cue disappeared, and I repainted it and re-lacquered this box. It does show damage in that area because the seller decided to use actual paint. Actual tape. And I'll show you the tape. Here we go. This was idiotic and stupid at best. And here we go. So I'm showing you, look at this. Look at the actual gilding that came off onto the tape and destroyed this once beautiful box. All right, so when I made this video talking about this box and showing that I restored it after the seller fucked up like this, you can see this whole area. Look at that. That all came off of the box. And so I wrote, ordered an antique Victorian jewelry box on eBay, and the seller did this. Unhappy face. And so somebody saw my video and said, oh my God, I love this box. And do you know that this box is not actually Victorian? It's even older. And I said, no way. And she said, yeah, this box is actually Georgian. And I said, Georgian? And Georgian is actually earlier than the Victorian era. So like the early 1800s. And she said, would you be willing to sell that box? And I knew that since it had restoration on it, that I had to repaint it and re-lacquer it. You know, I couldn't demand high prices for it. So I said, make me an offer. She said, I'll give you $150 for that box. So she asked me to actually list it on Etsy just for her. And I did. And she bought it for $150. So here we go. Stupid comment of the week. Maxim. It's not a big problem. It's not a genuine antique. 50s of the 20th century by seeing the key. He's basically saying by seeing the key and lock. And I wrote, unfortunately, you are incorrect. They did make leather boxes like these in the 1950s and 60s, and most of those were Italian. However, a viewer saw this video and asked me to list it on Etsy and purchased it from me, and I made a mistake. My mind was like, I had to jog my mind for how much I sold it for. And purchased it from me for $200. It was actually $150, and told me it was from the Georgian era. She said she collects antique leather Georgian era jewelry boxes and was thrilled with her purchase. I had no idea it was that old. And this is where I am like, fuck you, dude. He wrote, nice story, but I don't buy it. But you put a huggy mark in there. Yeah. Well, guess what, dude? I'm not a liar. And here's proof. So I posted screenshots of the actual sale and the feedback. So here we go. And I wrote, proof that you are wrong. I think an apology is due to me from you. I mean, come on, seriously. I made an error. It sold for $150 and not $200. See links of proof of sale and positive feedback. So here we go. And I posted it on my Pinterest page. And you'll see here it says, sorry, this item sold out. For Aiden only. And again, that person on YouTube asked me to list it only for her. Antique Georgian Moroccan leather jewelry box with skeleton key. Out of stock. And it's the same box in my video. There you go. But wait, there's more. All right, so let's go back. And now we have proof of the actual feedback. And here it is, Aiden, 2020. Here's my box, actually right back in the back center with all her other Georgian jewelry boxes. And she said, Deanna, 5 stars. Deanna is just an amazing human being. Yes, I am. Thank you. I'm only kidding. And I'm so glad I found her store. This box was such a great find, and I'm appreciative that it's joined my collection. Thank you! Exclamation point. And this was once my Etsy shop. Now there is 0 items in it. I'm no longer selling my antiques unless somebody wants to make me an offer on my videos. I might list it just for them exclusively in my store on Etsy. And so here we go. Here's the actual Etsy store. And here is that review. So the jackhammer from Netherlands telling me it's incorrect. You are a liar. Here's actually some of the reviews I got. People were very, very happy. This thing, I'm really sad I sold. Oh my God. This was like the total worst thing I ever did was selling this item. God. And yeah. And so as you can see, I got loads and loads and loads of feedback, and I make people happy. So if you want to find out, you can actually go on my Pinterest page to see the antiques that you see in my videos. At D7192 is my Pinterest. I have loads and loads and loads of galleries of collectibles, antiques, and all sorts of shit that I collect. I posted the proof on this particular Pinterest gallery right here for that guy to see. And yes, I am an insane lunatic. I take millions of pictures of all the antiques in my videos, as you can see here. This is just a small part of my collection that I just post here on my Pinterest pages for everybody to see thousands of items in my collection. And so this week's king of the asshole comments of the week goes to Maxim, Holland, Netherlands, the Netherlands. Nice story. I don't buy it. Cool story, bro, because I sold it. Duh. And here, we're going to go really fast. We're going to check out 1950s boxes. Aha. Florence leather box. And yes, I told you they made these in the 50s as revivals from the Georgian and the Victorian era. And here's another 1950s one. Aha. So this guy, Maxim, thinks he knows it all, doesn't he? And I'll be honest with you, if I actually do not know what an item is, I always say in my listings that I'm completely not 100% sure. I always state I am not an expert. I am not Dr. Lori. I do not have a PhD in art history and antiques. And I feel that Maxim owes me an actual, all these ones are 1950s, that Maxim owes me an apology. Here's another one. And yeah, Maxim, you're wrong. Dude, you are wrong. Thanks for watching another Asshole Comment of the Week episode in my series of Assholes of the Week. And I'll see you guys all soon. Thanks for watching. So long.